everyone. We're here today to celebrate the great life Samantha held and all of the things that she embraced. She began her life with so much joy and potential, and even in being cut short, she achieved everything that she was destined for. Mom watched as Samantha comforted Charlie and told him everything was going to be okay. This was a quality that overcame her entire life and was able to encompass everyone around her. She lived her life with such spirit, and there was so much joy and admiration that followed her around. As you can see, there aren't enough chairs to house everyone in this room, and that just goes to show how many lives she was able to touch in such a short period of time. She began her life with so much joy and potential, and she achieved everything that she was destined to. Along the way, she was able to make people happy as well as herself, and she found joy in the little things around her, as well as the adventures that followed. She had a very big heart, and she lived to see a smile on everyone's face. Sometimes it was easy and sometimes it was not, but she did what she could to make things happen. She was an incredibly selfless person, and many of you recognize this in yourselves because you found that trait in her as well. If you had a question, if you needed a favor, there was no hesitation. She was there to help you out. She has a warming, generous heart that extends beyond the ordinary. This was something that her mom told us, and this was something that we felt was pertinent for you to know as well, because it was very true. Samantha grew up in a household where helping each other out was a key part in keeping things running properly. We quoted her brother in saying that we always work together to get our chores done. This is very true, and Samantha and Charlie had a very inseparable relationship ever since they were young. Her mom always caught her saying, "It will be okay." And Charlie believed it. Just as she's told many of you, it will be okay. And it's true. Everything will be okay. She was very close with her parents, and her grandma tells us that she loved her family and was a fierce protector of those she loved. She was a selfless person, and we all saw that in the actions that she showed us. She loved to be outside and surround herself with fresh air and good friends. No matter her company, she found joy in the little things. She was definitely a free spirit, and she found laughter in any situation. She had a beautiful smile, and on any occasion, her eyes would glimmer as she let out a smile. Her mom told us that as she was telling us stories about Samantha growing up. She loved to be in the wide open spaces, the peace and quiet, and the homegrown natural beauty. Her dad says, "I remember taking her driving for the first time, winding around the old dirt roads up north. That was where she belonged." She knew how to enjoy herself with the simple things. She found peace in listening to the interactions surrounding her. She found serenity in being submerged in nature, and she found that it wasn't the material things in life that were important, it was who and what you surrounded yourself with. She knew when it was time to get things done, and she knew when it was time to have a good time. She was also very good at stepping out of her shell when the time came. She liked to live her life for all that it could be. And she would definitely jump on the opportunity to take on any adventure. She didn't think twice. She asked the questions that some of us were afraid to ask. She did the things that some of us were afraid to do, and in that we are all inspired. She was willing to step out of her shell, and as her grandma says, she was shy, but pushed herself to experience new adventures. We learned so many new things from her, and she learned so many new things from us, as well as the world surrounding her. She became more knowledgeable and more humble from the adventures that she took on. She was able to let go of the bad memories, but never forget the good, and continue to make new good memories. She took every moment for what it was worth. In being outgoing, she was able to find purpose and joy in the memories made and all of the lessons learned in which she shared with us. Her joys in life come from the simplest things, and she was always open to what was next, jumping aboard any adventure that came forth. She found joy in putting others first, and she found that she was a big sister to not only her little brother Charlie, but to everyone as well. She liked to take on an adventure and a good time ahead of her and find pleasure in the little things. Ever since she was a girl wiping away her brother's tears, again, she learned to be a big sister to everyone and tell everyone it's going to be okay. She was friend to many, and she found joy in life's little adventures. She was able to light up a room with ease. What we learn from Samantha's free spirit is to be open to things around us and to enjoy everything in our day-to-day lives.